This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our BENLEE roll-off trailer and gondola trailer, June 1st, 2020. COVID-19 update. Forecasted U.S. deaths fell to 135,109 through August 4th, with the stated reason being masks and distancing worked better than expected. A shocking 104,383 are now dead in 13 weeks, meaning COVID deaths in the 13 weeks equal more than the entire population of Boulder, Colorado. Good news is there are now more than 10 vaccines in human trials, which is record timing for vaccines. U.S. weekly steel production rose to 1.191 million tons as U.S. manufacturing slowly reopens. Oil price rose to $35.49 a barrel and is $35.30 this morning, the highest in months as demand is up, but OPEC and U.S. production cuts are increasing. The U.S. oil rig count fell to 222, a decade-plus low, down 86% from 2014 on low prices and the OPEC-U.S. deal to cut production so as to raise prices. U.S. weekly oil production fell to 11.4 million barrels a day, down 1.7 million barrels a day in just 10 weeks despite major demand and price increases. There are huge job losses in the drilling industry. Iron ore rose to $101.50 per ton, the highest in months as global steel mills come online. Scrap steel number one heavy melt export buying price Philly was steady at $195 a gross ton, but there is clear upward price pressure for June. Scrap steel number one heavy melt composite price was steady at $202.67 a gross ton, but there is again the same upward price pressure for June on limited supply and a small demand increase. Hot rolled coil steel fell to $25.18 on small demand increases as manufacturing slowly reopens. Copper rose to $2.44 a pound and is $2.44 this morning, the highest in months. Copper is a major economic indicator, so this is great news. Note, though, the economy had been declining for about 21 months pre-COVID. Aluminum rose to 66.4 cents per pound on the same global economy restarting. May's Chinese Caixin Manufacturing Index rose to 50.7, the highest since January. Output grew the most since January 2011 as demand was subdued due to low export orders. Overall, very good news for the global economy. U.S. first quarter GDP, which is economic growth, fell 5%, but had been estimated at negative 4.8. The second quarter will be horrific, and third quarter could be up a historic level. Note, though, as we said earlier, the economy was slowing pre-COVID, not accelerating. April's U.S. personal spending, see the thin line on the right, plunged 13.6%, worse than forecasted and the largest decline on record. Food, beverage, and healthcare all decreased. U.S. weekly unemployment claims for years were 200,000 to 300,000 per week. Last week's claims were 2.123 million, now about 41 million in 10 weeks. The good news is the rate of loss is slowing. May's U.S. consumer sentiment was revised lower, but still rose a bit to 73.7. Feelings were revised lower on the current economic conditions as future inflation expectations rose to 2.7% per year. April's U.S. housing savings rate, see the thin line on the right, skyrocketed to 33%, an all-time record, which is very positive for future economic growth. Wall Street's Dow Jones average rose 918 points to 25,383 as the economy is reopening, but U.S.-China trade problems and the U.S. riots concern markets. Stop if you are ready to buy a roll-off truck. Save $125,000 or more and buy a 25-foot 11-inch Super Mini roll-off trailer. Yes, only 25 feet 11 inches. At only $48,975 plus FET, it is short as a truck with a day cab and is more, not less maneuverable than a roll-off truck. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions. Importantly, we hope you, your family, friends, and employees stay safe.